Guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to tell you about the spouse of Aquarius Ascendant. Okay, so before we get started, please subscribe my channel so that you don't miss any video. If you want to take my personal consultation, so please check the link in description. Okay, if you want to take spiritual healing from me, you can also contact me for the same. And if you want to purchase the books, you can also check the link in description and follow me on Instagram. Okay, so let's restart this video. For Aquarius Ascendant, Leo sign sits in their 7th house. Okay, so a spouse is going to be having the characteristics features of Leo. Okay, so your spouse will be kind of Leo person. Your spouse will be very dynamic, very attractive person who would love to get attention. Okay, so your spouse will love to have attention, not only yours but anyone's. Like, they want to be the center of attraction, that when they enter in a room, they people notice them. Okay, so that kind of personality or that kind of desire your spouse is going to have, that they become the one who is actually praised and draws attention of people. Okay, your spouse will be very charismatic and they will live life to the fullest, like very kind-hearted, warm, and would want to live life to the fullest. So first of all, your spouse will be someone who would love to get attention of people, not only yours but anyone. Like, they are the Leo people, so they are Leo people, so they love to get attention, they love to be praised, and they love to be admired. Okay, if they enter in a room, they will want that they are able to make people notice them. Okay, so they are the ones, they don't like to be in the crowd, like a lion. Definitely a lion won't like to be in the crowd, right? Same way, they don't like to be in the crowd, they want to do something that is different from what other people actually do. So they are that type of people. Okay, so if you want to know about your spouse, see a lion, how a lion behaves. Okay, lion is the king of the jungle. So that is the thing what I'm saying. So after marriage, definitely your spouse will want to rule over you, like will want to be the leader, will want to be the king or the queen in the marriage. And but that doesn't mean your spouse is not going to be loyal, your spouse is going to be dominating in a negative manner. No, that is not the thing. We must say that a lion is an animal, if it's a very faithful animal. There are many people, they keep lion as a pet. So and lion is really faithful. So that is what I'm saying. Your spouse, if you give your love to a spouse, if you be dedicated and devoted towards your spouse, I'm sure your spouse will do anything for you and will be devoted towards you for the whole life. Okay, all through the life, your spouse is going to be devoted towards you, because Leo people are very nice. Okay, but one thing we have to see, the sun's placement. Like, if sun is not well placed in the chart, then in that case your spouse can be dominating in a negative manner. Okay, so if sun is well placed, like exalted sun and all that, so it is good. Your spouse will bring wealth and all in your life. Okay, sun Rahu Ketu axis, even with Ketu it is good. But I mean to say, if with Rahu, then it increases the ego, false ego in the person, or aspected by Rahu. If it is with Jupiter or aspected by Jupiter, then it is good, because it will make dharmic but orthodox. So if it is with Venus, then your spouse can be artistic, creative, into creative things. With Mercury, can be very, very intelligent. So this is the thing, we need to see the sun's position. However, see, for Aquarius, marriage is not going to be easy, because sun, however, is a malefic planet. So yes, but that doesn't mean you're not going to get married. I have seen people having long lasting married, happy married life, having Aquarius Ascendant. So it is all right. Okay, your spouse can have eye trouble, and their lower portion of the body will be bulky. Okay, rather than in the upper portion of the body. Okay, your spouse loves to dress up really well, like their personality, how they present themselves in front of the world, in front of the public, is very very important. Okay, if especially with Venus, then they will focus on their looks a lot, how they look, what they wear. So because they have to be like a king, they have to groom themselves properly. That is why they focus on their looks, how they present themselves. If with Mercury, they will like their speech should be proper, and what they're speaking should be proper. So how people perceive them becomes very important. So their public image is very very important for them, and they will never ever go against their public image. So sometimes this thing can be quite negative when we have to fight for something, we have to go against the society, we have to sometimes go against our public image, but these people won't do that. So that is the thing. However, it is not always the case. It also depends upon the aspects and signs and all that. Okay, and also your spouse never makes impulsive decisions. They make proper decisions after thinking, and whatever they want to do, they first analyze it, think about it, and then they make the plan and they do it. They never rush to anything. Okay, and your spouse also can have a very good social circle. They love to communicate with people who are intelligent, who are knowledgeable, who are childish, who are fun loving. So your spouse is very fun loving and can love children. Your spouse will definitely love children and can be also a bit childish from inside. Okay, your spouse will always be optimistic about life, because fifth house is the house of purva punya. Okay, so definitely you have done some purva punya if it is well placed. So definitely you have done something good, and your spouse will give you the result. They will love children, they will love knowledge, education, and they will feel like the world is a stage where they have to perform, and they're performing. So they present themselves in such a manner. Okay, they can also go in politics, government job, or can hold a very high authoritative position, especially if sun is in the Capricorn, if sun is in the 10th house, or sun is exalted. Okay, so that is the thing we have to see. If your sun is well placed, your authority, your status will increase after marriage. Your spouse can be overprotective about you, can be overpossessive sometimes, but can be dominating. See, no matter how much nice they are, they will be dominating, and we cannot change this fact. So yeah, they will be dominating. This is the Leo sign. They and will be stubborn also. Leo people are quite stubborn. Okay, and they also don't want to accept their mistakes sometimes when it goes against their pride. So they have too much pride, especially if you see sun is there in the your Leo sign, then it will increase their pride. Okay, so they are prideful, but they're quite very nice people. They are, no matter they have pride, false ego, but they are very kind hearted, very nice from inside, from within. But sometimes this pride things becomes negative, especially if sun is in the fiery signs. Then this pride things can be sometimes negative. Okay, sometimes they are overly optimistic about life, so this thing can be a bit typical. So when they are over optimistic about something, when we don't have to be over optimistic, and so this thing can happen. But obviously your spouse will never settle for less, will be highly ambitious. Okay, they will be highly ambitious. They can have oval face and clear complexion, good shining face, broad shoulders, attractive eyes, and they have good hair, like their hair is like their crown, because this is a kingly sign, because this is a kingly sign. So that is why they are intelligent, they are faithful, they are dharmic. They are dharmic and never ever go against their dharma. They are warm hearted, tolerant, cheerful, cool minded, and non impulsive people. They are believer of God. If Jupiter is here or sun goes in the Sagittarius, they are the believer of God. Okay, they forgive people easily if they if people say sorry to them, then they forgive easily because they always want to be dominant, right? So that is why they are self-reliant, independent. One thing is that your spouse will never like to depend upon you, no matter it is male or female. If it is a male, definitely they won't like to be dependent upon you. They have too much pride, so they won't like it, no matter they have anything or not. But they will never ever ask money from you. Okay, they will have pride, too much pride, and they never ever give up. They adjust to any situation very easily. They never give up. They fight till the end. If sun is strong, then this thing will be prominent. They can have digestive issues, gastric issues, okay, stomach related issues. They can have family of your spouse can be quite educated, but you face trouble in relationships. Your spouse's family can face trouble in relationships. Your spouse's father would always want them to be independent. They will have deep emotional connection with their mother, but ups and downs. Some transformational event must have occurred in the life of the mother of your spouse. Okay, they want to study about something that involves philosophy, that involves deep meaning thing and research. However, they are quite technical, and they also work very hard. They are hard worker. They love to work hard, and their enemies can disturb them a lot. Their enemies can be older to them and can be having a lower status than your spouse. The enemies of your spouse, basically servants, employees, they can behave like enemies towards your spouse if your spouse misbehaves with them. Okay, however, they are cheerful people and they want to enjoy life. They love to party, they love to do everything. They are really easygoing and very amazing people they are. Okay, so this is a good sign. What you have to do, you can pour water to Suryadev and you can recite Om Suryaya Namaha mantra in the morning to get married early, and pray to Sun God to give you a good spouse. Okay, this is the remedy that you can perform for having a good married life. I hope you all get married soon. I hope you get your true love and be happy always. Thank you and bye bye.